Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're doing great and welcome to this new video here on Bitcoin. Big day today, we have some news. We've been talking about that news for the last couple of days already, and if you don't know what I'm talking about the CPI and inflation rate data, which especially with the FOMC meeting next week, the Federal Reserve meeting, and the interest rate decision, excuse me, that's going to be quite important, all right? Especially right now when the market, is at least a little bit more bearish than November, obviously. And the market circumstances, like we've seen in the last 2 days, are definitely not as great anymore. However, as expected yesterday as well from Bitcoin itself remains stable, all right? I think right now, as you can see with the moves we had in the last 2 days as well, like we are very much forming a very strong bottom here at 95,000. There was quite a lot of weakness yesterday, but ultimately, bouncing back from that level. And I wanted to have a look at the order flow as well. Bouncing back from that level, we had some short covering going on, which means that shorts are being opened, and they have to close them because of market circumstances or because of whatever, and that's in combination with just in general some new spot buying coming in, but also some leverage buying coming in. Made sure that we were able to hold this level at 95,000, which in general was the expectation. I mean, we talked a little bit about potentially dropping down below 94,000, which would be pretty bad. Like it's still a possibility that happens, but that would guarantee a massive drop in altcoins is a possibility. But so far, I like what I see from Bitcoin in terms of getting into a range. All right. We also had a lot of selling volume yesterday and Monday as well. Monday even more, of course. The level at 95,000 was able to hold that as well. So I think that level right here at 95,000 is very well tested in the last 2-3 weeks, which you can also see right here. But now the big question is as well, all right, what's our main resistance level? Because obviously last week we went up to this price target right here a couple of times at 101 and 102K. And right now we're trying to get up to that to the top of the range here, because breaking out I think is going to be hard, maybe with the news today, but like I said, it's still going to be very hard to do that. But getting up to the top of the range, I do think is a possibility. My main target for now is actually still between 99 and 100K. Because if you look at the other fundamentals right now, I am not too convinced yet, all right? The stock market has been dropping down a bit since Friday, and that's normal. There's nothing wrong with that, but that does mean that that has a negative effect on crypto as well, especially when there's less crypto native buying going on. And this is across the board. Russell 2K dropping down, Nasdaq dropping down, and then the dollar strength index also has been quite strong since Friday. So the asset markets are not helping us. The USDT dominance is still great, so that's bullish. The Bitcoin dominance, up high a little bit, but ultimately I do expect this to fall still as well. So market should be fine, but ultimately at the moment, I don't think it's fine yet. It's still very correlated, and with the news today, like I said, that's going to matter a lot. So in general, what I expect from Bitcoin is some bullish momentum into the top of the range. If the news is bullish, like if the inflation rate, if the CPI is much lower than expected, that could be a catalyst for a bullish breakout, all right, so that we can actually go for higher highs. So I think that in terms of possibilities here is one of the reasons why we could break out. But under the current circumstances in the broader market, but also looking at the technicals for Bitcoin, I would still say it's most likely that we will get up to the top of the range here. So I expect more bullish momentum on the short term, but that from there we will also reject. And the price action in the markets during that rejection, again, depends very much on the Bitcoin dominance. But that I'll keep you updated on. For now, I think that's what you need to know. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.